This pump is quite bigger compared to the pump that I used. We will select the bigger ones. This rabbit is really very healthy. So these are young seedlings. We have bigger lettuces. Hey guys, it's another beautiful day and you're here back at Dexter's World Channel. Today, allow me to give you an update about our fish farm here in our backyard. Of course, I am so glad that we have so many fish like this Japanese koi and the fingerlings of this goldfish. Our breeding system is, I'm going to lend Michael all my breeders and he is tasked to produce babies of these breeders for our pet store. And that's our agreement. Allow me to just share with you my new pen which is about to be constructed. In this place, I'm going to make a bigger pen similar to this pen that we have constructed earlier where my son and I had great time swimming together. And this pan is quite bigger because I wanted that this will contain more than 1,000 Japanese koi. Of course, I have told you in my previous videos that from time to time we are going to decongest our pan. We cannot overpopulate them because it's really very delicate, because once this koi pan will become overpopulated because of their size in one tank, then the chances are they will die at one instance when there is a power interruption. Well, I'm referring to the brownouts, the blackouts that are really occurring here in our country. And I know that some of our friends from America, from Europe, or even in other places like Canada are not experiencing this kind of phenomenon. That's a phenomenon. And many have asked, Dexter, what kind of submersible pump are you using? Well, today I'm going to show you another brand of submersible pump which is also doing good for my fish farm, and this is this kind of submersible pump. It's very economical. The name is just here, Sobo, and this pump is quite bigger compared to the pump that I used in this tank. This is 33 watts and the maximum height that this pump can elevate is 2 meters from the ground. This is good enough for our new tank. And we will see now the update of our koi. They are here. That's why I said that we have to decongest. We have to reduce the number of kois, the population, because they are already big. And maybe we can catch, well, I already have given the food, so it's difficult to catch them. But we will try. You will see that they're growing a lot, and this is massive. Their growth has proved to us that the food that we are giving and the diet that we are giving to them is really working, because if this fish will be overfed or will be run short of food, then that will really affect their growth. And you will also overfeed them, that will also affect their growth, and even the water condition of your tank. So we will decongest this koi because this pan contains 2,000 Japanese koi, and we will select the bigger ones to be transferred here in this tank. So this is the thing that we will do, and I will give you an update about that in the next video that we have. Today, allow me to give you an update about the rabbits. You know, breeding rabbits really is my passion ever since I was a kid. When I was just 9 years old, I was able to produce more than 40 rabbits out of one pair of breeders. And you will see that in our previous videos, I have made mention about the cause of baldness. And the cause of baldness of our rabbits is due to lack of grass. They are here. This rabbit is really very healthy and already familiar to human touch. They are not anymore resisting when they are cuddled, when they are held by your hands. Many also have said, Dexter, how would you determine the sex of your rabbit? Well, this is female rabbit because if this is a male, then the male organ will really protrude, very identifiable compared to the male rabbit. Well, the diet for the rabbit is really also very important. We cannot allow them to grow fat because there's a problem of getting pregnant if they are too fat. So we will control the diet. Of course, we can give much food at the age of 1 to 5 months, but after reaching the age of 5 months, we have to control the diet and they have to weigh the correct weight for them to become pregnant. And this cage contains all female rabbit. Maybe you will ask, Dexter, why you raise more females than male? Because in rabbit breeding, the ratio can rise up to 1:10. One male rabbit against 10 female rabbits. Okay, so allow me to also give you an update about our aquaponics. So these are young seedlings, and you will see that this cup contains 2 layers of soil. The one is a pure soil at the top, and the bottom of this is a soil mixed with a cocoa coir. So this is it. You see this one? Now the reason for this is that for the roots to freely grow downward. Because if we will put pure soil inside this cup, then the roots could be prevented from growing downward because it's very compact. So to give space to the roots to really grow downwards, we will put a more lighter component, which is a cocoa coir mixed with soil. So this is it, and later I will show you what's the cocoa coir. Well, in our country there are a lot of coconuts, and you can maybe use alternative on this. Half of this will be submerged in the water. You look at this one, half of this cup is submerged to water, so you will not worry anymore about watering them because the roots and half of this cup is really receiving moisture from the water coming out from this tank. In so doing, this plant will receive the necessary vitamins from this tank that is produced out of the waste of this fish. Well, they produce carbon dioxide, the plants need. They produce the so-called ammonia that is also best for our plants. So that's it. That's the cycle. We have bigger lettuces. This lettuce is just 3 weeks old, and I expect to harvest them at around 8 to 10 weeks. So we're gonna have a good harvest by then because these lettuces are really growing very fast. You look at them, they are fat. And maybe you will ask, Dexter, what's the system? How did you grow this fast? Well, you have already known about the composition of the substance that I placed inside the cup. You will see that the water is just very available, thriving in stagnant water. No, this is stagnant because this water has a cycle. From this tank, the water will pass through this box filled with stones, and of course, you will see that there is a drain pipe over there, and the level of the water is just around half of this tank. So you will see that there is water here, and this water will now give moisture to our lettuce, and it will give us a good result. And I can recommend this one if you are intending to do all these things. Maybe you can also adopt the method that I have observed, I have followed for your success, guys. And all these are organics. I don't use any fertilizer for this. I did not use any chemical for this because it's my principle to grow this in organic way, in a very natural way, for us to also free ourselves from the toxins of these pesticides and even these fertilizers that are chemical based. These are 1 week old lettuces, and you will see that half of this filled with this cocoa coir, of course the soil, and they are submerged in this water tank. This tank contains baby goldas, and my plan is to also have another technique how to grow this lettuce by means of using this PVC pipe. We will put a hole over this PVC pipes, and then we will make a water system that the water will just run and flow downwards and up. And this is the thing that we can share this, because this is really very effective in growing your lettuce and even other kinds of vegetables. And guys, you will see also the pan of our Japanese koi. Earlier, how many days ago, we placed this very tiny of this Japanese koi here, and you will see that their growth is really massive. I have to tell you that there is one casualty. I just spotted a dead koi. Maybe the cause of this due to some sickness. In growing your Japanese koi, you cannot really evade that this thing occurs. Well, this is not alarming yet, but this will be the cause for your investigation. You will investigate. Why did this happen? This koi died, but only one died. Since we have put all this Japanese koi, there are 1,500 of them, but only one died. Maybe the reason is caused by the birds, maybe. I suspect that this is caused by the growing ammonia in this tank. So what we will do is to reduce half of the water, as I did already. You will see the watermarks that the water of this tank had been reduced because of that watermark. Maybe 1/4 of the total volume of this water had been removed already. So we will add another 1/4. This is the reason why we have to closely monitor the growth of our fish inside the tank. We cannot allow this to happen because this may be the beginning of a tragic sickness. So we have to reduce half of the water, as what I have said. This is very important, and fill in with new water. And of course, our filter bucket will be drained. So we will drain, and it gives you a 100% water condition. And you will see that this tank has also plants. And these plants will eat the nitrates that will pass through this bucket. The koi really are very delicate. When you will notice that 1, 2, or 3 kois died, it's a must that we have to reduce the water and put new water on it. That's the thing that we can share with you today. I hope you will continue to like and share our videos. And I'm also asking you to please browse the channel of my son, Dexter's World Jr. He has also videos about fish and, you know, personal stuff, DIY things. And thank you for always watching. We are close to 350,000 subscribers. And I would like to say thank you all for your support. We're doing this to help other people, to encourage other people to also, you know, do farming, do planting of these vegetables in a very organic way. And that's the thing, only here at Dexter's World.